You're watching NBC all night. Now, The Tonight Show, followed by Conan.
It's The Tonight.
Tonight, yeah. Woo. Wow, you people sound like Ryan Seacrest when you heard he's going to be maid of honor at Elton John's wedding. Wow. Have you heard the news? Elton John, our good friend Elton John, getting married later this year. See, I don't think President Bush knows Elton John.
No.
Like today, he said, "Hey, congratulations, who's the lucky gal?"
Guess not.
So I'm hooked up to a taser, and if I do any Bush jokes, the First Lady can zap me from the extra room. You see me go like that.
That'd be worth it.
No, it's official. Elton's publicist says the singer is going to marry his longtime companion. Elton said that after Prince Charles and Camilla got married, people finally were ready for same-sex marriages, so it's okay. So it's okay. It's okay. Here's something interesting. I was reading about the new Pope, our new Pope, Pope Benedict XVI, and he said today, he prayed he would not get elected. But then he did get elected. Today, Hillary Clinton called the Pope and said, "Could you pray for me not to get elected in 2000?" No, that's what the Pope said. The Pope said he really did pray that he wouldn't get elected. He said he really didn't want the job, and that he had hoped to spend his last years living quietly and peacefully. And today, Al Gore said, it's not that great. Well, this is interesting. Hey, how about this? According to a new report just out today, 1 out of every 138 Americans is behind bars. The best advice for avoiding jail? Become a celebrity. Yes, oh, speaking of that, one of Michael Jackson's lawyers got fired today. Did you hear about this? Apparently, he wasn't slimy enough. Yeah, they had to let him go. Yeah, this is the 4th attorney to leave the case. Whoa. Michael's now changing lawyers fast as he changes noses. That's the 4th one. I guess Tom Mesereau, that's the lead attorney, he said Michael Jackson's defense is expected to take 6 weeks. 3 weeks of smoke, 3 weeks of mirrors. So they're going to combine those two and make something wrong. Actually, a number of pundits are saying they think Michael Jackson will go free. They say he'll get off because the mother of the accuser was so strange and so bizarre on the witness stand that he'll go free. See, that's when you know you're wacky, okay? When you're in the same room with Michael Jackson and people think, uh-oh, you're the weirdo. That's the bad thing. That's the bad thing. In fact, have you seen those dopey E! Channel reenactments of the Michael Jackson trial? Every day on the E! Channel, they reenact the actual testimony using actors. And you can see, since it's cable, they are obviously running out of money. Did you see it last night? Show last night.
Didn't the housekeeper say that she never saw Mr. Jackson do anything inappropriate?
She said that she had never seen anything that
Objection. Hearsay.
Sustained.
And New Jersey officials are encouraging all state workers in New Jersey to lead healthier lifestyles because the state is spending too much money on health insurance. Yeah. In fact, they say the healthiest thing you can do, get out of New Jersey. Oh, how disgusting is this? Oh, okay, here it is, folks. This is the end of the world. A restaurant in Decatur, Georgia, is now serving a double bacon cheeseburger that is served between 2 Krispy Kreme donuts, okay? Okay, we are now officially ancient Rome, all right? This is the end of... Isn't that the most disgusting thing you've ever heard of? In fact, they didn't know how many calories this thing has because nobody can count that high. How do you eat cheese?
Well, how was it, Jay?
It was delicious, by the way. It was actually delicious. Isn't that unbelievable? We're just combining junk foods that don't even belong together. Let me tell you something. If you like a bacon cheeseburger served between 2 Krispy Kreme donuts, you don't need to go on a diet, okay? You need an intervention. That's what you need. It's a disgusting thing, that is. And DirecTV announced they're now coming out with satellite TV service as an option on the Cadillac Escalade. The Escalade already has like an incredible stereo. They have refrigerators. Now they have satellite TV. So you realize this thing is just one bathroom away from being a mobile home, basically. And electronics experts say by the year 2009, people will be able to watch TV on their cell phones. They say their goal to create the most annoying person ever to sit behind you in a movie theater. Pretty much. Oh, hey, have you? I keep seeing ads in magazines for Skoal smokeless tobacco. You ever see this stuff?
Yeah.
Smokeless. Why do they call chewing tobacco smokeless? Why do they call it really is? It's toothless tobacco, basically. Oh, according to a new study, the use of steroids among girls now at an all-time high and rising. Girls. In fact, it is so prevalent in high schools now that in gym class you can't tell the girls from the gym teachers. That's how bad it is. Yes, exactly. And I saw this woman. She's the CEO of Martha Stewart Living. Her name is Susan Lyne. She was on the Fox News Channel today. Do you ever notice this? You ever notice Martha Stewart only hires people to work for her who look exactly like her? Take a look. Here you go. All right, now there's, okay. See the woman on the left? You see what I'm saying? They're even wearing the same suit. You know what I think? You know what I think? No. I don't think Martha ever went to jail. I think that woman went to jail. Martha's been out the whole time. Exactly. Oh, we want to give our best to George Lopez. You know George Lopez? Very funny comedian, George Lopez show. He just got a kidney transplant from his wife.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Cool.
Well, that's great. And he's doing terrific. They're both doing good. But, of course, the big problem now, what does he get her for her birthday? I mean, no matter what you get her, she can say, it's nice, it's no kidney. And that's going to be tough for George. Every time he wants a beer, hey, take it easy, that's my kidney. But no, he's doing good. That's pretty good. That is really a close couple. They're swapping organs now. I mean, that's amazing. Well, God bless him. I hope he's doing okay. And Andy Rooney is at it again. You see him on 60 Minutes. He said he blasted, actually, 3 of the commentators for appearing on the CBS Evening News without wearing ties. Yeah, Andy said when he started, reporters always had to wear a tie and a powdered wig and matching buckles on the hat and shoes. Same thing. You had to have the powdered wig and the matching buckles. Oh, what else? Hey, did you hear about this? When U2 played a concert in Seattle over the weekend, Bono slept over at the house of Bill Gates.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool, huh? That's something you don't see every day. Screaming girls outside of Bill Gates' house. Ah! That popular.
Jay, what kind of screaming girl was that?
That was a very unattractive screaming girl. A girl that was screaming for other reasons. And finally, New York Daily News says that Kobe Bryant just staged a surprise recommitment ceremony with his wife. Yeah. See, that's what you have to do when you get caught in a surprise no commitment ceremony with some other woman. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Folks, we'll be right back with the fine print and the First Lady of the United States, Laura Bush. Say hello to John Melendez, Kevin Eubanks, and the Tonight Show Band. The First Lady of the United States is on her way out. That's always exciting to me. You know, when you grow up in a little town, be able to say, the First Lady of the United States, my mother would be so proud that I was talking to the First Lady of the United States. Laura Bush will be here. And from Blue Collar TV, comedian Bill Engvall. My mother would be less proud, but still impressed. Still impressed. Bill Engvall, that's okay. And, of course, my mom's favorite band, if she was still alive, Eels. Eels. Oh, pretty good. Tomorrow night, Rosie O'Donnell will be here. Also this week, Jane Fonda and Jennifer Lopez. Now, folks, as you may know, in my spare time, I am a tireless consumer watchdog. Have you know this?
Oh, always.
And as such, the best advice I can give you what? Always read the fine print. Okay. I'm going to show you a number of products you may be familiar with, but you may not have ever noticed the fine print lurking on each package. These people are very, very clever. They have to put the fine print there, but it's so small, oftentimes, in our zeal to get the product.
Our zeal?
Our zeal. We overlook it.
Okay.
My favorite band, Zeal. Take this product, Carl's Monster Thick Burger. It's such a big, juicy burger, you can't wait to dig your teeth into that giant burger. You might not read the fine print. What does it say? See, this is what killed Carl Sr. Of course, this is Passover. Okay, now this is Passover matzah, very popular item, popular item, Passover matzah, yes, yes. But again, you have to read the fine print. Let's be honest, it's just really expensive saltine crackers. I like people aren't sure. Is that insulting? I don't know. We're not Jewish. Is that okay? There's a big favorite in the Eubanks household, Pringles potato chips, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
When Kev has the band over and they're rehearsing, wink, wink, they go through cases of these Pringles potato chips. But again, even with Pringles, as fine a product as is, you might want to read the fine print. What does it say? Flavor not included. Flavor not included. Here's a banquet Salisbury steak meal. And believe me, if you've been digging ditches all day, this is what you want to have. Something thick and juicy like that. But again, you might want to read the fine print. What does it say? Alimony doesn't leave you with much disposable income, does it? No, this is pretty much divorce guy dinner. All right. Hip hugger jeans. Smitty, I know these. You're a big favorite of these. Hip hugger jeans. And he loves the hip hugger jeans.
Oh, man.
What?
I mean, dog, why you talking to me, man?
I'm not dog. You like the jeans. You like the hip hugger jeans. But you just have to be careful when you read the fine print. Warning, if your stomach droops over the waistband, discontinue use immediately. All right. A fine household cleaning product, improved Formula 409. But why? Why did they call it improved Formula 9? Well, look what it says in the fine print. Because Formula 408 killed a guy. That's right. Killed a guy. Prescription medicine.
Oh, yeah.
This one happens to be Lipitor. Prescription medicine. And believe me, when you're buying prescription drug, that's something you really want to do. Read the fine print on prescription drug, because what does it say? Hey, idiot, you should have bought this in Canada. Right on the cusp with the crowd there, Kevin. Camel cigarettes. And you all know the warning that comes on those. What does it say? Caution causes camel breath. These are $250 Adidas Smart shoes. You've heard of these, right, Kev? The Smart, $250. But even when you pay $250, you need to read the fine print. What does it say? If you pay $250 for sneakers, your feet are smarter than you are. Okay, pretty much. They're sneakers! Ziploc sandwich bags. Kev, I know you keep these around with the Pringles.
I knew you were
All right.
Put the Pringles with it.
That's what I'm saying, exactly. Because you want to read the fine print. What does it say? Keeps weed fresh. That's what it says. Keeps weed fresh, basically, yes. First ladies here, we're doing drug jokes. Good. There's Botox. Botox. There you are. Very popular item. That's the actual, that's how you buy it in the store. Botox. That's how it's done. When Botox, again, you're dealing with something like this, when it concerns you want to read the fine print. What's they caution? May cause you to look like Joan Rivers standing in a wind tunnel. Another big favorite in the Eubanks household, Skippy. Skippy Creamy.
Love it.
You love Skippy? Yeah, Skippy. It's a fine, fine product. A fine product. But As you can see with the fine print, the coming soon, a name 25% less gay. Less gay than Skippy. Skippy. Now, as you may know, Paris Hilton is now designing jewelry. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Designing jewelry for dogs. That is absolutely true.
For dogs?
Yes, for dogs.
Okay.
This is it here. Paris Hilton dog jewelry. There it is right there. That's one of the actual items. And what does it say? Designed by a bitch for a bitch. Okay, folks! Be right